Welcome to the newest series called Let's Be Healed. And then I crossed out healed and wrote real. And I already did one take. This is my first time back in a long time. So I'm a little rusty. Good morning, everybody. And what I hope to do with this series is simplify the process in your minds and therefore your lives to allowing yourself to be healed. Healed. And what is healed? The typography is great. I have to write it backwards, so I could probably slow down a little. Thank you. So what is healed? Healed is allowing yourself to respond from the present moment as yourself. That is the destination. The destination is not in the past. We associate healing with what is behind us. You cannot heal the past. It's over. What you're interested in actually is the effect those experiences have had on your beliefs, your concepts of self, the ways that you respond to life. And when we're looking at healing, sometimes what stands out are the things that are like real big, bad type trauma. Maybe that's one of my vocab words. The big BBT, big bad trauma. Those are things that other people would be like, wow, that must have sucked. Big events. And yet, being unable to express fully as yourself is kind of dramatic. And most people have had that experience if they have gone through a school system or they were born on Earth in the last 50, 60, 70, 5,000 years. And it is a denial of your individual power. It is a sublimation of your uniqueness to fit what is perceived to be desirable to the whole. And sometimes what's desirable to the whole is desirable to the individual. And my model is that if each individual is in their thriveness, then that is great for the whole. But that depends on who's benefiting from the whole, you know what I'm saying? So, in this series, I will do my best to make what I found in healing available to you so that you can get to here as fast as possible. Again, it's super easy to get caught up in looking behind you. If you are here and you're like, oh man, I'm making decisions that don't honor myself. Oh man, I am not being honest with other people. Oh man, I'm not. It's easy to then look back and say, like, why is this happening? And you start to pull the pieces together. Oh, mom did this, dad didn't do that. And while that can be helpful in some ways in facilitating understanding, which we do because we think then if we understand, it's okay to accept, it's so easy to get lost in your stories and forget that the point of being in those stories, looking those ways, is so that you can enjoy right now as you are. And I think I'm going to wrap up for today. I will likely be out most mornings. I'm really excited to be back. If you have topics or specific instances, situations, circumstance, etc. that you would like me to talk to, I would love to. I work best when there's kind of a loop that I'm completing, like a circuit almost. And so that's why I love the live, because like there's somebody over there most of the time. And if this is helpful to you, please let me know. That's really helpful to me. I can't tell you enough how important the feedback is in helping me know that I'm addressing or speaking in a way that works for the people I'm trying to serve. As much as I love to sit up here and tell jokes, like my point is to, as best I can, contribute to the conversation in a way that like makes, it helps. So the feedback that you provide around what's useful and what's not useful, or what any ideas that you have, like I'm down for. So that concludes the first episode of Let's Be Healed, JK Let's Be Real. which is, again, my hope is to simplify the process a bit so that you can step into the end state now. All right, lots of love.